gonna do the same thing. Welcome back. I am.
Hello, everybody. How we doing? So good to see everybody. Some of you guys are a little too eager. I'm going to say you guys seem a little desperate. Check my sound here. Music's a little loud. Got to turn that.
Camera's here.
Kara's here. Perfect. Thank you, Kara. So happy that you're here. If any of the volume stuff need adjustment, since we're working with a lot of channels here, let me know at any time if the music is loud or if MuF is too quiet or am I too loud. Whatever it is, let me know and I'll fix it. And Coco's here. That's clearly a Jigglypuff as seen from above. Yeah.
That is true.
That is. That's one of the best memes. I love it so much. So good. Coco, hello. Kara, hello. MuF is here and deserves a hello.
Ooh.
And Ellie was first. Pre-first, which I don't have anything I don't have anything prepared for that, but it's impressive nonetheless.
Wouldn't that just be flex points?
I guess like half a flex point.
Half flex points.
Half a flex point. Then again, MuF, I was earlier than him.
David, were you
I was.
on the stream?
I was. I was here talking to you. So if anything, you and I deserve a flex point.
True.
Ellie might have been quick, but he wasn't quicker than us.
We are going to need them. Chat is winning.
Yeah, chat's winning. I need a little bit of cheating. Well, speaking of that, MuF, why don't you summarize our points and then our last two categories?
Of course. So we are currently standing at 53 points for you.
Yeah, not bad. Pretty good.
57 for chat.
It's close. It's a close game. It could change.
And we have 1 griff point.
1 griff point.
3 flex points for chat and
Okay.
2 for you.
Nice. Okay.
All the points that don't count, of course.
Quarter points don't count. No. Let's not get crazy. That's a slippery slope.
It can just be smugger than smug.
Smug
if you have
points. Yeah. Which only apply if you win.
Mm-hmm. So the stakes are even higher now.
You have no idea how many smug levels you could get. All right. So what is our next category, MuF?
So our next category is going to be I think I'm lost.
This is maps, locations.
So it is going to be locations, yes.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to get lost somewhere in a video game world.
Of doom.
Your mission is going to be to tell me, where am I?
Okay.
What is this place?
So
I've really never been to before.
Which game? How specific do we need to get?
Which game for 1 point? Which location for 1 point?
So if it's like if you showed a picture of like Zora's Domain, and I say Zora's Domain from Tears of the Kingdom, that's 2 points because it's a specific location and the game that it comes from.
If it is that game,
if it's correct, okay.
Because there's been different fishlands.
If it's a different Zora's Domain, then I lose out on a point, and if it's not any of those things, then
can be as specific as you want.
It's Zora's Domain from Breath of the Wild.
I know, it was your Ocarina of Time one.
Yeah, the Zoras weren't as hot as they weren't always this hot. From the manga.
That's true. They are mangas, yeah.
I haven't read them, but I have seen them up on shelves and stuff. I'm ready to go, MuF. If you're ready to go, I'm ready to go.
Alrighty. What we are going to do this time is I'm going to ask you first.
Okay.
So you can give your answers, then chat.
Okay.
Before revealing the answer.
Before the answer, gotcha. And no multiple choice for this one. It's either you know it or you don't. Okay.
You only get a picture.
Alrighty, I'm ready. I did not study. I did other things.
No, I see the MuF tells us yes. Yeah. Unless you want to help teach.
Yeah, unless you want to help me cheat, which you guys did do at least once last time.
It bounced off the answers a few times, yeah?
Yeah, and sometimes I gave you guys answers. It all works out. Thank you for pinning that, Ellie. I appreciate it.
I think the first one shouldn't be too difficult,
hopefully.
But it will get spicier along the way.
Spicy,
yeah.
Spicy.
Alright.
I'm ready.
So this one was obviously Valkyrie, Legend of Valkyrie, but you knew that.
Yeah, of course.
From the last time. So,
everybody.
Our first area is going to be...
Alright, that's Peach's Castle from Mario 64. Or is it the DS version?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say that's 64. Mario 64, Peach's Castle. From Mario. Riley. Riley, you were just out, bud.
Google.
Yeah, that's the street view. Of course,
Yes.
everything's from Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, let's not cheat with Smash. It's too easy.
Too easy. It'd be
Everything's
the
in there.
answer to 9 out of the 10 questions. Riley Bear. Very old dog. Doesn't have a strong bladder anymore.
Understandable.
All right. You reveal the answer. I'm gonna go let this dog out. I'll be right back.
Alright. Well, the answer was obviously Peach's Castle from Mario 64. Huh. Does that work, Coco?
Man, Coco, your bladder must be swole. And by that I mean
That is how
actually
it works
swollen.
in manga.
Please go to the
Training
doctor.
arcs.
Yeah, somebody make an anime about a guy who goes through a training arc for his bladder.
If that doesn't already exist.
True, it's probably one of those visual
No.
not visual novels, light novels. I
Alright.
trained my bladder so I could fight the Demon King.
And slay God at the end.
Yeah. You can pee over a kilometer. Ooh. Could take down a bird.
So,
Could power wash. I'm ready for round 2, so I think we all got points for that.
yep,
Okay.
I counted them. So next one.
Even though they never said the right answer.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not looking for the planet, by the way.
okay, good, because I don't got shit for that. But that's the Normandy from the Mass Effect series.
What about chat? There might be a clue.
There might be something on it.
We have to start easy.
Yeah. Man, I used to love Mass Effect. I remember I went to the midnight release of the 3rd one at a GameStop, and I came like from work. I used to work as a valet and bellboy for some hotels, and I got off of my like 11:30 shift and drove to the midnight release to get Mass Effect 3. And I almost
So what-
broke
favorite
broke the
credit?
disc trying to get it out of the steel bookcase.
Uh-oh.
That was a little
I'm a bit
frustrating.
sad. You found the secret for offending. Break the disc.
The Mass Erect subreddit. Ooh, I have not been to that subreddit. Not sure if I should. I've
Hey,
seen some
we were
weird
talking
stuff.
about it before. Well, not that specifically,
No.
but you know. That is the correct answer, yes.
I was a bellboy. Turn on incognito mode. I will. I'll use my phone. I was a bellboy and valet for Disney hotels.
Ooh,
That's where I learned how to talk to people. Because you got to talk if you want that money. And I needed money.
good plan, yeah.
Had to learn how to talk. And now, look at me now.
Talking
Talking
to people.
to people. Online. I've never even met most of you.
Incredible.
Amazing. That's character growth.
It is. That's your training arc. It's all led to this.
To this moment. I will fight God right after this. You guys are you guys are the rest of my
Some more
party.
easier than others.
We're gonna fight God together. All right, I'm ready. Give me the
Right.
goods.
Here we go then.
That is Final Destination from Super Smash Brothers. Really though, Melee.
Is that what you're locking
That
in?
is my final answer.
Your final destination answer.
My final destination answer.
What about chat? Do
A
they
lot
agree?
of one-on-one Fox no items matches
The only way to
took
play the
place
game,
here.
of course.
I've been waiting for this. This is my moment.
An answer from Smash, yeah.
That's right. It was bound to happen.
It was bound to, yeah.
Eventually.
The game does have a lot of stuff. So that is indeed.
there is
this-
original content in Super Smash Brothers.
Not much, but yeah.
Good job, team.
Points everywhere. But those were the easy ones.
They never said Final Destination.
Oh, but it was implied, right?
I guess. This is where I became a man. Many, a lot of cultures, they have the masculinity quests.
The rite of passage.
The rites of passage, the manhood trials. For middle schoolers back in the day on the GameCube, friendships forged, broken, masculinity tested.
Master Hands and Bowsers and
Giga Bowsers.
Foxes only.
Due to delays, Fire Emblem Binding Blade was released after Melee, meaning that Roy is technically a Smash Brothers character first and then a Fire Emblem character.
It's a promotional character, yeah.
That's good, silly stuff. I love that. And you know what?
Most of us have seen Fire Emblem.
That's true. Where's all the Fire Emblem content? This is a Fire Emblem occasional stream.
Might show up again later.
We've been known to dabble. I bet it's going to show up in the last chapter, the last section.
Maybe.
That's my guess.
In the meantime, here's the next one.
Oh, follow up on Roy Sakura. I thought he was going to be an energetic guy because of the red hair, but it turns out Roy's a nerd. That's why he's so different. I can't remember I haven't played that Fire Emblem in so long, so I don't remember anything about his character, but I believe it.
Promotes very, very late in the game.
This is...
Like the final few chapters.
It's not in English. Oh, okay. So it sucked because we didn't get it. This is... Oh, God. This is Death Egg. I don't play a lot of Sonic games, so I'm assuming it's the Death Egg. As for the game...
I can take several answers on the game.
Okay, I'm going to say it's from... It feels like it's from Sonic Adventure 2. But it looks a little too nice. So I could also see it being from Colors.
You're not narrowing it down, Coco. You go to space a lot in the Sonic games.
I was going to say it also looks like the one, maybe something from Colors or Unleashed. But I'm going to say Sonic Adventure 2. It just feels like the most that one.
We locking in then?
Yeah, I'm going to say Sonic Adventure 2. But
Right.
I admit that it could be like 5 different Sonic games.
What about chat? What do you want to lock in? It's no moon.
It's definitely not a moon. It's a Death Egg. Don't you see how egg-shaped it is?
Because it has a mustache.
It's got a huge mustache. It's got little teeth and nose.
Smiling.
Okay,
So
at least me and Coco
same
agree.
answer. Okay.
I don't think we're doing movie lore. I don't know if movies count. And the Sonic movie, at least the most recent one, was heavily based off of Adventure 2. So I think Adventure 2 still tops.
Alright. So it is the Death Egg. You got that right.
Okay.
Definitely. Gonna add 1 point.
Oh, so it's
Everywhere?
not Sonic Adventure.
Well, you did mention like 3 games, right?
Yeah, I did.
You said Sonic Adventure 2, Colors, and Unleashed.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, in those 3, there is no Death Egg
Really?
at all.
Really? Huh.
There is something that's kind of similar
Okay.
in Sonic Adventure 2, which is
what
Space
is
Colony
this?
Arc.
Oh, that's right. Oh, so what is this one? I don't think you do
This
anything
one
in Sonic
is the
06.
death egg from Sonic Generations.
Oh, okay.
But if you said Sonic 3, it would have been also true.
Oh, 'cause it's a
technically
callback?
It's a remake from that level.
Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
You were close.
I was
It was
close.
another space station.
Yeah, how many...
Weapon also.
There's a lot of stuff floating around in the space right outside of Earth in the Sonic universe, apparently.
There's a lot of Eggman faces everywhere.
And parts of the moon.
It was the wrong Dr. Robotnik, because Space Colony Arc was built by the grandfather.
Yeah, the old man.
Yep.
The spoiled egg. The 1,000-year-old egg.
So only 1 point on this one.
That's fine. I'll admit. No, it's not my forte.
One.
Ooh. So that's Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily's Castle. Ooh. Oh, man. I'm so shit at Mega Man games. I'm going to say it's Mega Man 2. But I'm not, like, hyper confident. It's Dr. Wily's Lair. I'm going to say Mega Man 2.
Are we locking in?
I'm locking in.
But chat.
I've played, like, there was a collection game that came out when I was in middle school, and it had, like, 1 through 7 or 8, I think. However many Mega Mans it came out at that time, and I don't think I beat a single one of them. Skeletor's home. Don't you see the giant W?
It's Wellator.
Wellator. Not as scary, Wellator.
Right. So everyone's saying Mega Man 2?
W is silent.
With
Squeletor. And?
It is Mega Man 2, yes.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I think I got lucky just because I have listened to the soundtrack for Mega Man 2 quite a bit, because it's freaking banging.
Yeah.
So I probably
all
just...
the Mega Man soundtracks are good.
Very true.
Like Sonic.
Yeah,
They
like...
share that.
Yep.
And the color blue.
I'm on mobile and definitely did not see the W. Skeletor is not a video game character.
It's on the skull. Might be a bit tiny, yeah, on the mobile.
That's true. You're forgiven, Kara.
I'm sorry.
Because you're here. People that are here get forgiven.
Absolutely my fault. Blame me.
He's in my heart. I mean, I'm sure there is a He-Man game, but I've never played it.
Probably is, yeah.
It's a video game for everything. Even me.
Alrighty. Next up we have...
Ooh, Kara. Kara.
This is your moment.
This is your time. This is definitely Chrono Trigger.
You don't have to be too specific.
Okay, and this is the future. It's the future. I don't know how specific you want it, but it's I don't know like the times, but it's the future time where you get Robo from in Chrono Trigger. I don't know the year either. Like 3000. I don't know. It's been like 15 years since I played it. 23. Oh, Griff coming in immediately. Immediately coming in with numbers. And Dilemma too. Hey, Griff. Hey, Dilemma. Thank you so much.
Griff is correct here, because it is 2300
Nice.
AD. But the future counts.
Future counts. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm bad with dates. I forget my own birthday.
So am I, yeah. Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. It was last month.
Oh, so you didn't forget.
Someone had to remind me. I remember when I'm handed gifts and mail comes that says happy birthday on it. That's typically when I remember.
Yeah.
I know Chrono Trigger like I know the composition of water. Water is easy. I'll never forget your birthday again and I am upset.
Chrono Trigger isn't.
The trick is that Ellie and I share a birthday. So if you remember one of us, you remember both of us.
Oh, Griff, since you know Chrono Trigger, like you know the composition of water,
Mhm.
do you know where they are exactly?
Ooh, for a griff point. The most elusive.
I
of
have
points.
not. I've not looked it up. I don't know exactly.
Tell. You say
I
you know
do think
Chrono
it's like
Trigger.
the
Name
first
every
place.
trigger. Name every year. Go.
Every relevant one, including the end of the world.
I'm gonna go get the dog back inside. I'll be right back.
Right? Mhm. I think the top ruins is where you do the race thing, right? Yeah, I did say where. There we go.
That's places, not times. Wow, good job. You guys definitely get smug point. Extra smug points if you win.
Forgot Day of Lavos in 1999.
Banger. Bang on Maine. I don't know how I have a good Maine accent. That's the only thing I know about Banger. And I guess Banger Tunes.
Which Chrono Trigger has too.
That's true. Very true. Indeed.
Alright, next up. Sorry for the poor quality.
That's
of the
alright.
picture.
That's Minecraft, and that is the end, I believe.
Are you locking in?
I am locking in. That is the end.
Alright.
It's not the nether. It's the end.
Mineshaft, start the Dragon's Lair.
Mine shaft. Forget 1999 Date of Lavos, but to be fair, you can't explore it. You can explore his intestines, but he's pretty big. There's a lot of things in there that you can poke around at. Finally, my
Red
child's
Bee-
past obsession with Minecraft might come in handy.
Yeah, of course, correct. It is the end.
Yay! I was paying attention to my kid.
You can see the Ender Dragon in the middle there.
That's right, floating around.
With his protection pillars.
Yeah,
Whatever they
you
are.
gotta destroy the crystals before you can take damage.
Yep. But it heals.
No worries, Griff. The rest of the chat will make sure that you don't lose.
They have to carry.
Looks like Lego Star
alright.
Wars Hoth. I can see that.
Kinda, yeah. A bit more yellow, but
It's the P. It's the P part of Hoth.
makes the snowballs more powerful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very true.
Next up!
Next. Oh, that's how specific. Like that's the Ace Attorney series. And that's the courtroom. Definitely from like Phoenix Wright. Not from like the Great Ace Attorney or something like that.
Not British enough.
No,
That's what you're saying.
not old timey British enough.
What about
So-
chat? Do they agree?
They better agree. This is where I discovered I want to kiss clown girls. You've had a lot of man arcs, Coco.
I mean, do you really? If you've done that case?
I have not done that case, so no spoiling that case.
I know
please.
you haven't, because it's in like the last one.
I've seen the picture of the girl though.
A bit of justice.
I've seen her little honkers, and by that I mean nose,
All right.
because she's a clown,
Hmm.
and she's very cute. She's a very cute clown girl. I haven't done the case. I just saw stuff on Twitter, and that's where we all kind of just get information.
Yeah. And that is correct. It is the
Yay,
courtroom.
Phoenix Wright, yay! Objection.
Overruled.
Overruled.
Which you can actually. You can get overruled. It is one of the voice lines in one of the games.
Now, see, Coco, the other proper answer to becoming a man from this is seeing the Lady Von Karma with her whip. That also awakens things in people.
Frenzy.
I feel like
She is actually an interesting character too, but not the first thing you see of her.
I think the first time I saw Clown Girl was some Watch Mojo animation. Man, Watch Mojo, it's been a long time. It's classic internet.
Alright. Next one!
And we're listening to Supergiant music right now.
No.
So that's the Underworld.
Of course, according to plan.
That's the Underworld, or Hades' chambers from Hades.
Alright.
You can see Cerberus there.
Yes, Kara, where are
the
you?
It's the best three-headed boy. Hades is there. Zag's there. I see a very good boy. I see 3 heads that are quite good.
Oh, 3 of them.
I don't see Mama Nyx, though. That's where I discovered I want to get spanked by Megara. Very true. I'm more of a Nyx guy myself. But
A lot of
Meg is definitely not a wrong answer. Nyx has that mommy energy. Kara, no! This is your time! Is there a wrong answer the entire game? Theseus. Theseus is the wrong answer. That guy's an asshole.
a giant disco thing, yeah.
Mommy energy, hey baby, what's going on? That's my mama energy right there. Mommy energy.
So, what's the answer going to be for chat?
Yes, chat. Give us your answers now, or refuse
Could
the
be a bit
rights.
more specific, technically.
Yeah. It is from Hades 1. That's true. There is a second option now.
There it is. Alright.
I
Lock that in.
think it's good.
So, technically, this is the House of Hades.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that counts.
Yeah. All of Hades or some shit. Kara doesn't remember anymore because she's too friggin' Hades 2 pilled to remember.
Yeah, I mean, technically, this place is also in the second game.
I haven't played the second game.
I mean, it's in the title. It says Hades with the 2, so you know it's there.
I guess that's true. I should have assumed.
We'll not go into any more details.
Thank you.
Next. Completely different.
This is Cornea from Star Fox. Star Fox.
Dog walks.
I mean, this looks like the newer version, which I guess is 0. But it's just a remake of Star Fox 64 for the most part.
And we have references from Ellie.
Stairfax temperatures.
That is an old video.
Yeah. That's also like 14, 15 years old by now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is Cornelia from Star Fox 64/DS/0.
Okay. They are technically kind of the same game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is Cornelia. 4th planet of the Lilith system.
4th planet. I'll say about Star Fox. Mission accomplished.
Congratulations.
I did the secret mission.
You beat the attack carrier.
Mm-hmm. I went through the little hoops and got to go to the other route.
Did you go flying fox?
You had to go on the submarine.
No, that's not a very good reward, but
No, it's pretty trash. but it's novel enough that makes you still want to do it every once in a while.
You have infinite torpedoes, yay! But you can't see shit.
No.
Okay.
I'm ready. Give me the good shit. This is the entrance to the Elite Four from Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Right. Can you be more specific about the name?
Oh, Indigo Plateau?
Alright. That is correct.
Yes.
It is the Indigo Plateau.
Yes. Oh. I think I
So
just
good.
learned Harden.
Calm down, Metapod. Okay, next.
That is the Temple of Time from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Locking in.
Locking in.
What about chat? Do you agree?
See, they just keep agreeing with me because they know I'm right.
You're just too good.
I'm too good at this game. I'm so good that I'm helping them.
There's a yup.
Yep.
Better go with the yup then.
Yep. There's Death Mountain in the background.
Ooh.
You never said it was specifically the building.
That's what I wanted.
There's Death Mountain in the background.
Oh, you're absolutely correct.
Yay,
It is the
Temple of Time, Ocarina of Time.
It does show up also in Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm. Notre Dame Cathedral. Yeah, close enough.
Kinda, yeah.
This one doesn't burn down, I think. Well, maybe... No, wait. Does it burn down?
In Breath of the Wild, it is
That's
kind
true.
of damaged.
Breath of the Wild called it.
True. I was a bit smaller than Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame might be a little prettier. It's a pretty impressive
Maybe.
place. You would know.
Alright. I would, yeah. Been there. Before it burned.
How? Interesting. You were there before it burned, MuF?
Yeah.
Curious.
I do play Pyro in the
Strange.
Fortress. Too.
Ooh, and things aren't looking good for you.
Oh well. Got a good lawyer. Takes to point at stuff. Okay, next. Bit harder this one.
Ooh. Is that Big Blue from F-Zero? I don't know a lot about the F-Zero games, but I'm gonna say GX, the one on the GameCube.
Locking in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Big Blue F-Zero GX.
All right. What about chat? Do you still agree?
Yeah, stop copying me, guys. Yeah, you can borrow my
Richard,
homework,
come on.
but make it obvious. From Smash Bros. It might be from Smash Bros. And it's just like a weird zoomed out version.
I mean, it is in Smash.
And Mario
Rainbow
Kart 8, like Ellie said.
It is also in Mario Kart 8, yes.
Mhm.
It's not a
Rainbow
big
Road.
Oh, fun fact, Rainbow Road is a track in F-Zero X.
Oh, so there's
There's a Rainbow
there's
Road
crossover.
in F-Zero.
They trade levels. They did a little track exchange program. That's cute. Adorable.
Alright. That is absolutely right. It is from
Wow, I even got the
F-Zero
game
X.
right. That's surprising to me.
I'm gonna call it 2 for you and 1 for chat.
Yeah, because I
They
was
didn't
specific.
specify the- Yeah. And you gotta catch up somehow.
I do. I need. It's 11 against 1.
Okay,
It's
next.
just one of me. Oh fuck.
How specific can you be?
Ooh. This is Spain from Street Fighter 2. It's
Alright.
I don't know who the guy from Spain is. I assume Vega, but I don't know because I never played it.
Alright.
I'm gonna say I don't know if it's like country or if it's character stage, but I'm pretty sure it's Street Fighter 2, and I'm pretty sure it's Spain.
Chat
You're
has
enjoy
answers too.
Dracula's
Dracula's
Castle. It does. I almost thought it was a
Oh.
Castlevania game for a moment. You are
Did you?
enjoying my stream? Yes. Thank you, Dilemma. It's Vega's map. Okay, maybe I was onto something.
It is, yeah. It is Spain. Vegas stage.
Holy shit. Because he's
Also
part of the
known
the
as
misnamed
Claw, that's
trio.
true.
I believe we talked about that last time because M. Bison showed up.
Yep. You mean Vega?
I mean Vega. I mean Balrog. I mean...
Aria of Sorrow.
Aria, yeah.
No
This de-
war flashbacks.
This could be like a little part of a hallway.
Not really with the perspective of the ground.
Yeah, the ground's
I don't
off,
think you ever
but...
get that in Castlevania.
But it definitely looks like it could be like like one of those haunted portrait hallways, or something like that.
Yeah.
Vega can climb on the grid. Wow, what a douche!
Yeah, you can waste time like that. Which you can do if you pick him on this stage.
Wow. Yeah, he's an asshole. You're telling me they shot Street Fighter 2 for Super Nintendo on site? Yeah. Actually, this whole world is actually on a Super Nintendo. Our whole simulation is actually on a Super Nintendo.
Of course.
When you get past the time, but oh man, fuck that guy. Circle of the Moon's better. I like Circle of the Moon more. I'm going to say it. I don't care who hears me.
Next up, we
Next.
have...
Ooh, I think that's Whiterun from Skyrim, Elder Scrolls.
What are you going with?
I think I'm going to say Whiterun. I have not played Skyrim in a long time. But I think it's Whiterun.
Okay.
Mordor, for sure. Where's
Yep.
the giant volcano? Where's the eye?
It's hidden behind the clouds.
Ah, yeah, of course. I've played exactly one Castlevania game and never again. Some of the other ones are really good. There's good Castlevania games.
Gareth struggled.
I guess that just
Yeah,
genre.
It didn't look
isn't
like she
for
was having
everybody.
much fun.
That's fair. I guess you don't have to do things you don't like. I won't force you to.
So, what does chat think?
Dilemma says yes,
Seems
so
to be agreeing
I
with you.
assume that's an agreement. They know something about the Magic Forge, so they're clearly more familiar with the setting than I am.
Alright, let's go with that then. And you're absolutely correct.
Wow, good job, me.
Good job, everyone.
I already told you the answer. There are a lot of doors here. I can count a few. Just in this shot alone. They should call it more tree because there's a giant tree there.
Yep. And mountains and everything.
More mountains.
A boat, upside down boat.
An upside down boat. How did that get there? Who flipped the boat?
Who knows? Probably the player. Shouted at it.
Yeah. Fusra dawed it into place. Or a dragon just picked it up and it fell.
Maybe.
These are the questions you have to ask yourself. In a very living world like Skyrim, where all the characters are alive.
If this was Velana, we'd know.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you'd be able to search it and
We'd
you'd
like
get
15
full
pages
history.
to know about it.
But alas, these Bethesda are cowards.
This is the inferior game.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Next up,
Okay.
and last one.
Ooh. Ruh-roh.
Hmm. Don't think that's the kind of game you usually play.
I don't play these games. I'm gonna assume this is Counter-Strike, because it's the only thing I can think of. I know that was really big a long time ago. Counter-Strike was big. As for the level, I don't know. I don't know where that game takes place.
Want to try and guess?
Uh,
Or we
Like,
just leave it to chance?
I like Afghanistan or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what was like happening in the world at that time. I'm just gonna say Counter-Strike.
Okay. Chat, you're up.
Something Metal Gear. Could be Mirage. Let's see. I didn't even know that there were stage names.
Or the
That's the map
have
where
the-
XQC threw a Molotov on his teammate. That's pretty specific.
There's some Call of Duty. Mm-hmm.
Anybody got it? I think we can lock it in.
Yeah, I don't think anybody...
Team you the click. Thank you, Coco. The music is double playing.
double playing. Oh no. Maybe because of Discord?
I'm not sure. I'll have to fix it some of it might have a slight echo. When I was checking it, when I did my test, it was okay. It does kind of have like a bum 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 bum. So it does kind of have like a repeating quality to it. I don't know. My tests went okay, but I'm willing to admit I don't always know what's happening. I don't play FPS games, so I wouldn't know if I'm... Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Teach does either. Don't
No.
think there are any big FPS players here.
Nah, this was definitely our Achilles heel.
Had to have at least one.
Mm-hmm. You got to stump everybody
So-
somehow.
You were right about the game. This is
Okay.
indeed Counter-Strike, and the map is called Dust 2.
Dust 2. Okay, yeah. See, I never would have...
One of the more famous maps in the game. It's in every version of Counter-Strike.
Not famous enough for me. Little Gremlin. Hey, Graham, what's up? I think Mirage was Counter-Strike 2. I'm going to defer to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to defer
But
to
Dust
you.
2 is in both. It's in all the Counter-Strike versions.
If Dust is so good, why don't they make a Dust 2? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So that was the end of the Lost category.
Indeed.
All right.
And the next one is going to be Heroes Arsenal.
Heroes Arsenal. So special items and tools and weapons and armor.
Exactly.
Okay.
And for 1 point, you have to tell me what the name of that item is.
Mm-hmm.
And another point if you can name one of the characters that wield that item.
Ooh. Okay. So not
But that's
necessarily
just
the
how I-
game. Character and name of the
We
item.
do not care about the game this time.
Gotcha. Mixing it up. I like it. This one's not of Doom, I recall. This one is kind of just fine. Fairly
Yeah.
tame.
There's some spicy ones in there. Don't worry.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's go then. First one.
That is the Master Sword, wielded by Lonk. By Lonk. Lank.
This
Spoomples.
is
Buttlet.
at least really too good. The Mr. Sword, yes.
Yeah, from Lonk. Exactly. Everybody knows Lonk.
It's a lightsaber, yeah.
It does shoot little lights every once in a while.
I don't know if that's the case in English, but in the French version they renamed it Excalibur. Just
Really?
Excalibur, yeah.
Huh. Cool. I would not have known that.
It is a sword you get from a stone, technically.
Yeah, you do pull it out of the area. Makes sense.
So yes, that is the
Excalibur. I don't know how I would Excalibur a person.
I wonder how many of those we can do. So next up, we have this.
Oh, that's the
might be a
Blue
clue.
Falcon. That's the machine used by Captain Falcon, known for punching
From Smash Bros.
from Smash Bros. It does appear in Smash Bros. As a final smash
It is.
and a stage hazard.
He runs over people. Does it show up in the stage?
I think. I'm not sure, but I think.
There's plenty of others, but
Yeah, I think because there's Big Blue and then there's the other one. I can't remember what the other one was.
City.
Mute City, is it?
There's also Port Town now.
Port Town. Okay, that's probably the one I'm thinking of. I assume it shows up there.
B. That is yes, that is correct.
Yay!
Blue Falcon.
Falcon. Pounce.
Which that does come from Smash.
The song
not
is
do
definitely
that,
being
uh,
played twice. It could be capturing audio from Discord and also your source.
B.
That is, yeah, okay. I can see that it's... I've got a background music channel, but it's also, I guess, being filtered in through desktop audio. I wonder how I can separate them. Advanced audio properties. Okay, what if I just do... I don't necessarily know if I'm going to do the right thing. What if I just do...
Technical issues. Please
Monitor? That doesn't seem to be working. Nothing changed. To mute output? For which one? I'm not... Yeah, I don't want to mute him. Could do
Same.
that and then mute output. Let's try that. It's still showing up in both channels, albeit a lot less now.
Oh.
If I... Okay, I can't like turn it down in one and then just have it on in the other, unfortunately. Huh.
Did that happen last time?
I mean, it must have, and we just didn't know.
Music was too...
I guess, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to separate. I'm just going to go back to the way it was. And I'll see if I can find a way to fix it some other time. Thank you for letting me know, Ailey. Properties. Show. Local files. Speed. Yeah, nothing there. And then advanced. Got my mics. Got you.
Hi.
Got channel alerts. Got background music. Sync offset. Track. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it later. Thank you, Ellie. I do appreciate that. Everyone, hopefully it's not too distracting. But I will work on it. Thank you, Ellie.
We'll have to distract them with other questions.
Yeah, we got... Hurry. Dear God. They're starting to question my effectiveness as a streamer.
Oh no. Quick, another question. Go.
That's the Buster Sword from Cloud Striff.
Alright.
Won't go into
What about
that.
chat? Do you agree?
I think they
Do
have
you
to.
disagree?
From Smash Brothers. True, true, very true. This is the Buster Sword.
Yes, and there.
Cloud from Final Fantasy Rebirth. Strange how they went straight from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Why call it Rebirth?
Why not?
I don't know.
Getting re stuff.
It does sound better than remake.
That is correct, yes.
Buster.
Good job. What's the
The
sword?
Buster Rhymes sword.
Next up.
That's the Mega Mushroom from. I mean, I guess Mario. Okay, we don't need to do the game.
Did one.
But Mario uses it specifically. But so can a lot of people, depending on the game that you're talking about. If it's from 3D World, Peach, Toad, yeah, Luigi, Rosalina.
That is a really cool hat. Yeah.
It's pretty dope. It's the counterbalance used for hardcore motorcycle driving. That's true. If you take that thing away, you just fall immediately.
Does chat agree for this one? Is that Mega Mushroom, right?
Yeah, I said Mega Mushroom.
So far, chat has said it's a cool hat.
Yeah, which is true, but technically not the answer.
And we don't know who's wearing that hat.
It's mega cool, guys.
Cool, right?
That's
what
all
you're getting from the... Okay.
Big Shroom. Put a couple more E's in there. Big.
So that was the right answer. It is a Mega Mushroom.
Yay. It's pretty mega.
It is. Next up. Taking the easy ones here.
Yeah. That looks like that looks to be a diamond pickaxe from I get Steven Craft.
From Smash Brothers.
From Smash Brothers. It's a diamond pickaxe from Steve/Alex/Jack Black from Smash Brothers.
Just he's Steve.
Diggy Diggy Hole. That's right. Oh, man, what a good song. What a good song.
But he's a bit blockier.
Mm-hmm.
That is the diamond pickaxe.
Yay!
You're right.
From Steve.
Steve.
Thank goodness I never played Smash when Steve was out. That seems very frustrating.
Yeah. Keeps getting banned.
Yeah. As he should. He deserves it.
Next up.
Oh, that's the portal gun from the Portal games. Wield it. Oh no. Oh no.
All according to plan.
Oh no. How am I supposed to know this person's name?
Oh, you've seen it.
This is from the robots. The robots use it. And their names are Peabody and Atlas.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer.
Okay.
And I will fight anybody who tells me I'm technically wrong. Saw this on some adult websites. DM me.
Lara knows this. All caps.
I trust
So you
that Kara
know
knows this. Graham is saying Chell, which I cannot confirm or deny.
Okay. So those answers are correct.
Is mine correct?
Protag is called Shell, yeah. But your answer is also right.
Yes, I did it.
Did you actually do Portal 2?
I haven't played it yet. I just happen to know those robots' names.
Okay.
I just got lucky. I don't know why I know their names, but I just heard it
It's
somewhere.
true. Atlas and Peabody also use the portal gun.
That's extra. That's. I think that's a smug point.
Okay, I can give that.
I think I deserve a smug point for that. I will play it. You've seen my backlog list that I will be going through
On the
on
list,
stream.
yeah. That's why I was kind of surprised that you knew about the multiplayer characters.
I think I must have watched a Let's Play of it like a long time ago, and just something about those names clicked. I don't know. I couldn't explain it to you if I had to.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm feeling pretty smug.
What about now?
Less smug. It looks like it's an amiibo. It's got like the amiibo line, like like a little amigo effect. Amiibo.
I don't think it has an amiibo. Watch.
Is it like V or Vi's little punching gauntlets from League of Legends? I don't know. I do not know.
Is that what you're going with?
I'm going to go with that because it's all I know. I don't think it's right, but it's my guess.
And chat has either a house or Halo glove.
It could be a house. We don't have size to compare it to, so it could just be a giant building.
True.
A Halo glove. I mean, it might be right.
Maybe. There was a little clue on it.
I see a DF.
Yeah. What could that mean?
Dragon Force.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh.
Coco's coming in
Coco
clutch.
has a guess there. I don't know. It does kind of look Overwatchy. Down to fuck, that was going to be my next guess, Kara, because we share a brain cell.
Maybe is. But that is Coco's right. It is the Doomfist, wielded by Doomfist.
It's a good name. Doomfister, I hardly know her. Don't do that, folks.
Get the Coco points.
Get the Coco points.
And next up,
yeah.
This one's for you.
Hey.
So you know where it's from.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Do I have to pronounce it right?
No.
I mean, it could be a lot of swords look like this. It could be the Sword of Light, this Sword of Hajia.
It is one specific.
It is one. Okay.
No other has the same icon.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Oh gosh, I can't think. I'm gonna say the Sword of Hajia. And so it could be wielded by Nick or Dadek, if you're nasty.
Is that what you're going with?
I'm gonna go with that.
All right. What about chat? Are there any shining nerds in there?
I could see it being like the Sword of Light, where you have to combine like the Sword of Light and the Sword of Dark to do the thing.
Chaos Breaker?
Yeah, thank you to make the Chaos Breaker. I only know it's from a Shining Force game, and you can't even get points for that.
Tire help.
Fun fact about Doomfist: he wasn't meant to be playable, but fan requests forced them to do it. He was just like a character in like lore and like background comics or something.
Skyscraper, but you can't one-shot someone.
Can knock down a building, but can't kill a man.
Yep. Don't see any answers from chat.
Yeah, I don't see anything from Griff or Ellie, who I would assume would know.
They escaped. Oh, I'm gonna call it there.
All right, think that's fair.
Congratulations, you were right.
Yay!
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Can Deanna use it? Because every time I tried to equip it, it never worked.
I mean, at the very end, you at least have it, right?
He does hold it onto it. I don't think he can equip it though.
I think that still counts.
It's Oathkeeper, Sword, Shining Force, Haija.
Yeah, the shiny sword.
Yeah, it's very shiny.
Which, stat-wise, is the best sword in the game.
I mean, it's a shame that Nick kind of sucks when you have to use him in Book 2 for it. It's not that good.
Once on the boss. Alright, next up.
Book 3 sucks. Oh, good. I'm glad I haven't gotten a save for it yet. That is Soul Calibur. Or Soul Edge, I suppose. That's mainly wielded by Nightmare.
Which one are you going with?
Soul Edge.
Okay. What about chat?
Soul Calibur.
Edgy sword.
Edgy. It's super
It's
edgy.
edgy.
I mean, look at it. You should see the guy who wields it. It does look more like the Soul Calibur 2 version, but we don't
are not looking
we
for
don't
the
get points for game in this one.
Yep.
The souls, come unto me.
Really a good guy.
Yeah. Truly, not the villain of the piece. That's for sure.
Uh,
He's not even an undead pirate. Or some kind of blind Italian contortionist. He doesn't even have like physics defying breasts, which is basically almost any Soul Calibur character. They move.
Female characters, yeah.
They move as if independent from their body.
That's where all the budget went. But yes, you're correct.
The budget went to pay for all the female characters' freaking back problems. Does it count when I'm clearly incorrect? No, only if you're nebulously incorrect.
Yes. There is edge in it.
There is edge in it. So you were adjacent.
On the edge.
You were soul adjacent.
And yes, it is wielded by Nightmare, but it's not the only one.
Yeah.
You know the other characters who have used Soul Edge.
Night Terror. Siegfried, maybe before, like at some point.
Those are technically all Nightmare.
I know, but they have different names.
It's true. You could also say Raphael in that case. He's also Nightmare in one of the games.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, in 5.
I stopped playing after a while. Gosh, I can't think of the other character. Maybe Cervantes.
Yes, that's true.
Oh,
He's the original wielder.
good job, me.
And there's also Algol.
Oh,
Who's using both Soul Edge and Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I remember that. Hazy, but I do remember that.
Not the most memorable character for sure.
I played a lot of 2. I played a hell of a lot of 3. I played a little bit of 4, and I don't think I did 5 or 6.
Fair enough. Okay, next up.
Alrighty.
For real this time.
Interesting.
What is this?
That's a gun.
Maybe.
I don't know. It looks like a Halo weapon, but I don't know what any of the Halo weapons are called. My guess is like I don't know any other shoot 'em ups, shooty boys. I'm gonna say Master Chief wields it. You know what? It actually does kind of look like a Doom weapon. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm gonna say it's a Doom weapon, and it's wielded by Doom guy. Something about the art just sparks something in me. I'm gonna say it's. I don't know any of the names of the weapons. It's a pistol. A really
Are you
demonic
locked
pistol.
in?
I'm gonna say Doom Guy's pistol. Doom Guy.
Okay. And chat so far.
It could be the big fucking gun. Okay. I've never seen the BFG. It
Is
looks
that
really
what we got?
tiny right there. It doesn't look like it's got enough B. It could definitely be. It's definitely an FG. It's definitely a fucking gun.
Little Gremlin seems to be pretty
Yeah,
confident.
Grim is confident. Need a banana for scale.
The banana would be pretty small, actually. This is a big effing gun.
Is it?
Quite literally, because it is the BFG.
Yay! Well, you know what? I'm glad I changed my answer. At least I got 1 point.
You did. Congrats.
It's a good song, Kara. It's a good song. And now you get to hear it twice at once, thanks to my audio mismanagement.
I don't have the song. Which one is it?
This is Emil's shop theme from Nier Automata.
Ooh.
It's super silly and goofy, so it's perfect for this stream.
Because he's ahead.
Yeah, he's just a head running around on like a little moped.
As we all do.
As is all of our fates. Come the robot uprising.
Next up.
So good, Kara.
Ooh, you're gonna love this one.
Oh god, no! I hate Xenoblade. Why do you do this to me? It's definitely the one from one. So Shulk is the main character. But I cannot remember the name.
I think Ellie predicted this too before.
Yeah, fuck. Is it the Monado? I'm gonna say it's the Monado wielded by Shulk.
Okay.
I have You predicted this in day
I
one?
think you did. I think you did mention that, Eddie.
It's also wielded by Dunban. I don't know who that is, Coco. I don't know who that is.
Isn't it your favorite series?
No. It's one of my least favorite series.
Of a pair of scissors. Yeah, I can see it.
Mm-hmm. It's from Kill la Kill.
The scissor blade. So
From Smash Brothers, obviously.
You hate the series, but you were absolutely correct.
Yes.
It's the
You gotta know something to hate it, MuF. You gotta know it to hate it.
So it's not blind hate.
It's quite focused. I have my reasons.
Yeah, all right. I'll do that, Coco.
Flex point for Coco. Coco point. If you don't know what you hate, do you really hate it?
That's true,
Not
I
truly.
guess.
Not truly. The things I hate the most are the things that I know the most about.
Do you know enough to hate it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can defend myself. I can defend my points.
Next up. Speaking of defending.
Oh, it's the Falchion and
I want the name of both, yeah.
And Aegis from... I guess you don't need the from. But Chrom and his promotion. Falchion and Aegis.
We locking in?
I'm locking in. The Fire Emblem shield. You put all the little emblems, you put the little things in there, you put the jewels in there.
Alright.
It's the Fire Emblem. Yeah, Coco's finally here. That's Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's Aegis Slash.
An Aegis Slash. But shield version.
Yeah.
You just change modes.
These are the models that they used to create the hair from those two really weird guys in the post game of Sword and Shield.
Yeah, those guys exist. Thanks
Surprisingly, that exists.
All right. So this is Falchion and the Fire Emblem. I don't know if
Oh,
it's called Aegis. Is it?
I'm not sure. I thought it was, but I will admit I might be wrong.
We have Ellie. Ellie knows
Yeah,
everything about the game. Is it ever called Aegis?
I might be wrong. I could have just been pulling that out of my butt.
I mean, Ellie has put everything,
It's
including the
not called
gems.
Aegis. Okay, thank you. I will concede that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And
This is
you're going
Marth's
to
version?
have to give another flex point because that is very precise.
There's a skill called Aegis. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, so it was coming from a place.
But we have an and.
The orbs on the fire. It's, there's only one orb in this. That's true. We're not
There's only
orbing.
one.
This is not
Should be
from.
Argent.
But Crom can have this, right? I'm not completely wrong.
Yeah, you're right about that
Okay,
one.
okay.
Absolutely.
The or. Okay, so it's star sphere, light sphere, dark sphere, life sphere, and geosphere. Wow.
You have other names also in
Wow. Coco
Awaken.
finally exploding on the scene.
You've already got the flex point.
Yeah, Fire Emblem is your passion. True.
Next up.
Oh, I don't know what this thing's called, but it's oh gosh, what's the series?
Mm-hmm.
It's some kind of gear thing, I
It's
think.
Wally. Yes.
Birdo. Metal Slug? Is it? I don't know the name of any of the characters in Metal Slug.
So are you saying it's called Metal
I'm gonna
Slug?
say the thing is called Metal Slug,
Okay.
and I don't know who I don't know any playable characters from Metal Slug. Probably like John Slug.
John Slug.
John
Okay.
Slug.
That is an answer. What about chat?
John Metal Slug
Metal
Slug.
Slug. Okay. No names then.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't really expecting that because it's very specific. But
Okay.
it is the Metal Slug. You're right
Okay.
about that.
Yay! Daddy did it.
Character is called Marco.
Marco. Okay. That I wasn't guessing
Name
that.
any of the
anytime
other
soon.
characters.
I don't think I've ever
Including
played a
those
Metal
that
Slug
show up
game.
in
Matt
in
L.
Harry
Slug.
Warriors. The Plastic Slug.
Plastic Slug doesn't seem as effective.
No. This is a good tank. It can jump.
Ooh. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's Wall-E, guys. Coco coming in
Spelling.
with pre-guessing.
It's the European version of Wally. Next up.
Oh shit. It's Travis Touchdown. No More Heroes. Fuck.
Definitely Polo. Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it.
Can you get close enough?
It's not Polo.
Oh.
I don't. He charges it by masturbating. I mean,
It's a Wii game.
it is a Wii game after all. Come on, Travis Touchdown.
If I can help, it's a pretty generic name.
Is it?
It is true, Eddie. You literally have to shake the Wiimote
Yeah.
like that.
Gosh, I can't remember it. It's some kind of breaker or buster, but I don't know.
Do you want to chant something or here we go?
I don't think I've got. I don't think
Chat
I've
is gonna
got
get
it.
it anyway.
I don't have it. I don't got it. Buster.
Hey, there's no buster.
I would
in it,
never
though.
bust a woman.
No,
I would bust in a woman.
but we can beam her because it's a beam katana.
Of course. So damn it.
Very generic,
Bah. Bah.
and it is from No More Heroes. You're right.
It is Travis Touchdown.
Limit Breaker. No, it's way more generic.
Yep.
I
Should have
do
known.
believe in the law of the game. You just bought it off eBay, right?
Yeah, it's something really stupid. You
It's
want to
just
go out
justify
again?
why it has a generic name.
1 second. The dog wants to go out again.
Okay. The Nest Zapper, maybe. But who's the character? The third part of Duck Hunt duo.
Ooh, that's a good pre-guess, guys. I swear, the more I let these dogs out, the more they want to go out. All right, I'm ready.
Let's see. The Nest Zapper. And this is also the last one.
Ooh.
Can you get it right?
Stop putting guns in here is my first point.
That is true. It's been a couple of swords too.
That's true. Fair.
And a mushroom. Ooh. Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Rays.
You wanna let Teach fail first, or?
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know.
It is pretty obscure.
I got nothing.
Very, very good weapon. Like, extremely overpowered.
It looks old.
So, do you give up?
I give up. Yeah, I could flounder here for a bit, but I got nothing.
It is a bit fish-like.
I did choose that word purposefully.
So who wields it then, Ellie? I think that's the answer.
Joanna Dark or Elvis, which do you prefer? I mean, the fact that Ellie's coming in with all this shit.
And he is
Joanna
actually
Dark's her
right.
name?
Yeah, the main
Jesus.
character.
Jesus.
Congratulations.
Yay, good job, Ellie.
Yeah,
You
Elvis
earned
does
that.
wield it too. He's a Mayan. They're aliens.
I've never even... I think the most I've seen of Perfect Dark is a box cover art, maybe. I didn't even know there were guns in it.
They are. It's the spiritual successor to
Gotta-
GoldenEye.
The head this big, that's no joke. That's a good one. That's a good joke.
That is what Elvis says, yeah, because it's the classic gray aliens from Roswell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Looks
Cool.
like that.
Is that your crit line? Jeez, Gara.
No, it's his cupcakes.
I thought his...
And,
I thought Ellie's crit line was... Ho.
that works too. And yeah, this gun is like pretty overpowered because it's a sniper rifle.
It does look like a sniper rifle.
So it can one-shot, even if you don't headshot. And the gimmick with it is, yeah, like Ellie says, it can see and shoot through walls.
Ooh, that is quite good.
And its secondary mode is tracking. It
Ooh,
automatically tracks towards enemies.
interesting. Wow, that thing is busted.
Yeah.
My
It forces you
cupcakes.
to stand still, but it is very, very powerful. And we are at the end.
We're at the end.
Congratulations.
Yay! All right,
Everyone survived.
we're all dying to know the score breakdown.
I've got to count. You're at 105.
Me?
Yep.
Wow, I doubled my points. Nearly.
Yeah. Lots of 2-pointers in there.
Nice. Good job, me. All right, while you're counting, I'm going to let the doggies back in.
Okay, I've got it. It was very close in the end. Demo vision was weird, yeah. Yeah.
All right, what is it? Did you,
Yes, so you're at 105,
Uh-huh.
and chat is 108.
Oh, man.
Chat wins.
Good job. Enjoy your smugness. You have earned it.
They also have more flex points.
Oh, of course.
5 flex points, and you have 3.
I mean, there's one of me, and there's quite a few of them, I think.
Yeah,
The fact
that's
that it was
true.
within 3 points,
Everyone
bad.
did pretty good.
not bad. I
Congratulations.
feel pretty good about myself.
You
I
should.
feel good about all of us, including you,
survive.
Muff. Including you.
Yay!
Ah,
Did you like it?
that was
Was
a
it
lot
fun?
of fun.
Nice.
Give me 1 second. In fact, it was so much fun that I've created a gift for you, if you don't mind me sharing.
Uh-oh. Sure, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to stop
I know
watching.
nothing about what happens now. I am in the dark. Like chat.
Okay, give me 1 second.